This video is sponsored by Value Testers, best tool company on the web, great pricing and customer service. Contractor discount once signed up with an account. Link in description below.
Alright guys, I just want to do a little video on some modifications I've done to this John Deere 49-inch snowblower. I got it on this John Deere 318. And I did buy this cab for it, which is a better cab than the other one I had. It goes out, the windshield pops up. It's got a windshield wiper on it. The doors are suicide. I did put these mirrors on there. The other one I had basically came down straight, and it had the soft doors, and there wasn't a lot of room here. This one gives you a lot more room on the inside. It's a cozy cab. It's got lights, it's got the windshield wiper. It's got a little heater on it. I'm going to probably put a backup camera on it. But this video is going to be about the modifications I'm doing to the blower. I'm going to take this cover off. I got to take this cover off anyway, but this was the sprocket that was on there. I put a smaller sprocket, which is what they call a speed up sprocket on there, which is smaller. I'm going to show you that. And what that does is, this thing is single stage. And with that speed up sprocket makes this thing spin faster, this auger. There's a couple of things. I did slide these 1-inch pipes in there, so I'm up 1 inch. I did make these skis for it, but I gotta make them wider because they're not wide enough. So I believe they're 3-inch now, and I'm gonna need to make them wider. I'll show you how I'm gonna modify that. I did close up the gap. It's hard to see. I don't know if you can see it or not in there. I did paint this chute. I did reinforce this top piece with a piece of metal because these things end up on the flap in the wind and they crack right here. So I modified that. You can see them up probably 1 inch. And I'm going to modify these shoes. I did put some rubber in and close up the gap, but it's hard to spin it right now. But this is a good one. It doesn't really have any play in it as far as the bushings are all tight on it. That's where the pin is that's going to break on it right there. Just put a cheap bolt in it. You can see it's actually, I gotta tighten that bolt up. Looks like it's getting a little compromised. But we're gonna take the shoes off. I'll show you how I'm gonna modify them. I'm gonna make them a little wider because they're not wide enough. I got that black stone dust, and this stuff's just a mess. It's just mucky. So I'm gonna go a little bit wider. And on the back, I want to put some feet on the back too. So if I'm backing up, right now, if I don't have any feet off the back, so when I back up, it just digs in. And I'll show you what was on there before. I did modify these. It's probably 3/16 wide. I'll show you what belongs on there. I did get a different chute for it. Alright, here's another one that I had. Actually, this is the one that came on that unit. You can see the feet. I mean, there's nothing to them. That's why I'm modifying them. I mean, you can lift it up and leave it up, but the chute that was on there was a small chute that I changed, and this one had a little bit of play right here in the bushing, so that's why I went with the other one, was a better blower. And you can see how they reinforced this one with the metal on the top. I put the metal on the bottom, and you can see where the breakaway bolt is right there. It's just one bolt. If you hit something, it'll break. And you can see how much of a gap there was on this one. I closed that gap up. So basically this is single stage. You can see there's a good sized gap here, so I can stick my finger under. I closed them gaps up on the other one. So right now what we're doing is we're modifying the skis. As you can see, I got this stone dust driveway and it's mucky. So if I have like nice wide 6 inch skis on both sides, if I get any dips or something, it'll hit the skis and lift up the blower and keep it 1 inch off this muck. Because even if I level it off, which I have been, as soon as it gets rainy, you can see how it gets mucky. See how it gets mucky? See if it gets wet, I leave grooves. I gotta keep backblading it to try to keep it level. But like right over here, if I don't have the skis on it, and I come down with the blower, it's going to want to dig in. At least with the skis, it'll lift up the front of the blower. So that's why I'm doing the skis. I'm going to do it to the trackless too. That's kind of a bigger project. Right now we're just working on that, a little blower. This is a John Deere 49, number 49, single stage. Gets spinning, and alright, so let me get my sockets over here, and we'll pop these feet off, and I show you how I'm going to modify them. And I'll show you the speed up sprocket that I put in there. It's a smaller sprocket. Alright guys, you can see where I put those rubbers. And I did tighten up, there's one shear bolt on the end here. Now it's tight. I don't know if you can see in there where I did close it up with the rubber. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got it so I closed up that. You can see it. And I kind of put a little groove on there because there's a bolt right in the middle. I don't know if you can see or not, but it works pretty good. So let me get these shoes off. There's only there's three bolts that hold that leg on there, and that metal's not really all that thick, so kind of overkill here with the feet, but we'll be alright. It's just a matter of keeping it up off the muck, right? When it's cold and it's wet, when it's cold and frozen, I don't have to worry about it. It's just that when it's a wet day. Well, these should come out easy because I already had them out. I did cut these things used to come down. I cut the plates and welded it to the angle iron. And I put a couple of head bolts in there to strengthen it so it wouldn't come out. There's some adjustment on this thing, so whatever I put in there, it's going to lift up. So there's a modification I did. So I'm just going to make it a little wider. Put a plate on the bottom, up and out the back. Modify both sides, make it a little wider. No big deal. Hey guys, so I dropped this plate off the side, and you can see the gears come over. Where's that speed up pulley I put on there? That speed up sprocket. You can see the other one is, you can see the difference in size. This is the original. That's what they call a speed up. I looked it up online, and it makes the auger spin faster. Modification. I had to take a couple of links out of the chain. Now, I have used this thing before without these feet, and I just kind of keep it lifted up, but it's better off with the feet on it. Makes it better. So the blade's up about an inch, and that's fine. 1 inch of snow on the ground ain't gonna mean nothing. I really can't do much because I don't have a black top driveway, so I really need these skis. I wish I would have made them a little bit bigger, but I didn't have the material. I have it now, so we'll modify it and bring it up to speed what I want. Again, I used a couple of bolts to strengthen it because this came down. So what I did is I just cut it across and welded it, and strengthening it with these bolts, so it ain't gonna go nowhere. It's only 3 inches wide. I want to go wider. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave about 2 inches out, and then I'll put 4 inches in. And I'll do is I'll cut this, and this will be folded up, right? I'll measure whatever this is. That'll be my first cut right across. And same thing with back here. We'll make a cut, and whatever that riser is, we'll make another cut and lift it up, put a piece in here. So if I back up, there'll be a wing, and if I'm going forward, there'll be a wing. And that's going to be 6 inches wide instead of 3. Make a better ski. Alright guys, so I got my little MIG welder here, and I got my little plasma cutter down underneath. Got the air going into the back of it. Got the ground. I got my little cutter right there. I should cut right through this 1/4 inch, no problem. So I got 2 pieces here, and then I got 1 cut here. So that's gonna be the 3 pieces. I'll try to set you up somewhere where I can get some shots without burning my camera to hell. prep up these pieces. Gonna make a piece for the back, and we'll weld it all up. Alright guys, so I got the piece all tacked up there. Just gotta go around and weld it up, but probably best to go over there and see how it fits first. Before I go crazy starting to weld things up. I think that's gonna be fine. Sucker's definitely gonna be pretty heavy. We'll go over there and we'll throw a couple of more tacks on it, and we'll go over there and see what it looks like before I weld it. I gotta do the other one yet, but you get the idea. Alright, so basically it comes out where this bar is. And I do have room to come up or go down with it. Either way. There's plenty of clearance for this. It's in front of that a little bit. I think that's going to be perfect. Right there. Gonna weld it up and fab up this other one. And that's gonna be what the doctor ordered there for the skis. I think that's gonna be good. I wish I would have had the 6-inch when I first did the other ones, but I tried it and I don't know if they were gonna be wide enough, but they weren't. So we'll weld that up and do the same to this one. Alright guys, nothing fancy. Definitely ain't going nowhere. And it's strengthened with those two rods, because the way I had to weld that top kinda wasn't the greatest, but she ain't going nowhere. That's the back. And this is the front. And I did use I did get the angles the same. We're just gonna do the other one. I mean, it's just a flipping snowblower. Good enough for this neighborhood. 6-inch wide ski. I think that's going to work out really good. Alright guys, my machine ran out of wire, so I'll get that one all done. It's cooling off. This one here I got it tacked. I just got to tack the back, but I ran out of wire. So we'll have to pick it up tomorrow. We'll get some stuff and we'll pick it up tomorrow. There's the angle I want for the back. I had to cut that. Tack and pull it in. It's all going to be welded up, so. Good enough for this neighborhood. Once it's all welded, I mean, it's just a flipping snowblower, mama. I just gotta finish welding it up. I gotta turn the heat down a little bit, maybe. Makes a nice weld. Easy to weld with this sucker. I was brought up with stick welding, now you weld with this shit, so easy. You, how you doing, Mama? You, how you doing? Alright guys, so I got it on there. It's a little wider. We'll try them out before I paint them, see how they work. They should work good. If I back up, I got the edge on the back, got the edge on the front. It's up about an inch off the ground. It's up about an inch. Because the ground's not, you know, try to keep it as level as I can, but it's not blacktop, so that'll be fine. I think that's going to work out good. Put the cover back on this side. Before I used it last year, I just kind of kept it up a little bit, but it's nice to have the skis. Nice to have them skis to ride on. I think that's going to take care of it. I got some more stuff to do to this tractor, but I want to make the skis for the trackless. I want to do that too. I got all the metal. You can see them skis are way in the back there. It's not going to work for me. I need something that's right in the very front. So if I hit any kind of incline, this doesn't hit. So we're gonna work on modifying this one. We're gonna work on modifying this one. We're gonna attach them to the outside. Goes back further. We'll work on this one next.